Hey, happy day. Fishtail today. Calling this episode of What's She Up To Now, actually day 571, fish, because I just did a little segment on fish or cut bait. Now, I, just like the rest of us in the planet, have been very guilty of procrastination. And to me, this idiom, this metaphor is all about procrastination. And we either are going to fish or give someone else a chance or cut the bait, let somebody else have a chance at catching a fish. Procrastination, justification, making excuses. It is so ingrained in our beings that it's kind of sad. And I'm as guilty as the next person of being prey to procrastination, falling prey to being so busy that it's easy to make excuses and not do things and say no to things when people ask us. And it's not even necessarily procrastination. It's just that there are 24 hours in each of our day, and we can't necessarily say, well, we can't possibly say yes to everything. But a lot of times we forget to say yes to ourselves and the things that are really important to us. And we end up procrastinating on things that we want to do, we want to commit to, just because we have so many other commitments, we have so many other things vying for our time and attention that we can't possibly do them all. So fish, I say fish because I want to more conscientiously and more purposefully make choices and decisions of how I spend my time, what I devote my time and my energy to, because time is the great equalizer. We all have 24 hours in a day, and it's not that we don't have enough time or we're too busy. It's that we're not prioritizing what is really important to us and saying yes to those things above the things that just aren't as important. Now, we all need to take care of our health and ourselves, and some of us have gone for decades and not done that, and then had to deal with the consequences. We either take care of our health, we take care of our bodies and our minds, or they will shut us down and get our attention to the point that we have to shut down everything else and take care of that and get back on track for that. So I say, instead of finding yourself in that situation, which I have on several occasions, just make taking care of yourself part of your everyday, I gotta do it. And it's not a fish or cut bait thing, it's a fish thing. I've got to do it all the time. You just have to decide that to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of your health will take care of you in terms of shutting you down and letting you know that it's got to be a priority. Same with our relationships. Our relationships, we either will take care of them or we won't have them. It's as simple as that. People and relationships and experiences have to somehow also have a priority. We can't be work, go. Well, we can, but we can't expect to have good, solid relationships if that's all we do. The same is true in any area of our life. People, and I don't believe in balance. I think balance is complete and utter BS, but we have to have attention to some of each of these areas in our life. And we have to decide what those areas are based on how we feel and that feel good to us. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm not taking care of myself, I don't feel good. I don't have the energy. I don't have the stamina to do the things that I want to do, to make the choices that I want to make and then follow through on them. So I do miss out on things. I have to let other people then seize the opportunity and take action on those things that I wish I had the energy for. And I have a lot of energy, even feeling crappy, I have a lot of energy compared to some people. And then there's a lot other people that run circles around me, but I don't know that at my age I want that much energy anymore. So fish or cut bait. Working on, and I'm doing it because I committed to it. I'm pretty adamant about when I make a commitment or say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I think last week I said I was going to start a YouTube Supersize Your Sales 7-day challenge today. So I woke up this morning and I'm like, I so don't want to do this. I've got so many things in the fire right now, but I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. I will find a way for the next 7 days to make that challenge happen. I guess once I commit to something and say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Now, I could make an excuse. I could find a reason. I got lots of reasons I could not do it. I could justify not doing it today and not starting it, and people would probably forgive me. People would be okay with that. But I wouldn't be able to forgive myself and live with that, because somehow in my 24 hours today, I can carve out time to make that YouTube video, to do day 1 of a 7-day challenge, because I said I was going to do it. And again, I'm sure I could get away with not doing it, but then I'm lying to myself and I'm not committing to myself. And we can fool other people some of the time. We can fool all of the people some of the time. We can fool some of the people some of the time, but we can never fool ourselves. So we can act like it doesn't matter, but if we're not keeping our word to ourselves, guess what? We know every time we say we're going to do something and we don't do it. We know every time we commit to something and then we back out. And that just chips away at our self-esteem and our ego and our souls a little bit. And so I just choose not to do that. You know, when I was younger, did I maybe not do everything I said I was going to do? Yes, I'm sure there were times when I didn't do what I said I was going to do. But as I get older and older, my word becomes more important to me, and being consistent and true to myself is more important than being true to anybody or anything else. Because, like I said, I can't really lie to myself. We think we can lie to ourselves and we can fool ourselves some of the time, but we really can't. We always know, at least at a subconscious level, if we're not really following through and doing what we say we're going to do. I guess fishing and cutting bait has to do with taking action in the direction that you want to go, as well as following through and being true to what you say you're going to do. So how do you feel about procrastination? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself as a procrastinator? I definitely used to be a 9. Now I'm more of a 4, which isn't awesome, because I would love to be like a 2, I don't expect to be a 1. I'm going to always find ways to procrastinate, because procrastination is also my taking the time that I need to decide if the thing I'm thinking about is really a priority for me. Is it really something that I need to be spending my time on? Again, because our time is our most precious resource. We can make more money. We can get different relationships. We can work on our health, but we only have 24 hours in every day. And we have to actually purposefully decide and choose how we're going to spend that time. Now, if you're raising kids, I've got my granddaughter coming in a few minutes. They're your priority. And our priorities change, and how we spend our time changes depending on the stage of life that we're in. I know that I'll only be hanging out with her probably for maybe this year, part days. She's starting 4K this year, so just for a couple hours a day I'll be able to spend with her now. But this summer I was able to spend all day with her. I wouldn't trade that time for the world, because people in relationships are a higher priority to me. She, my kids, and certain people in my life are a higher priority to me in those relationships than work and making money and creating whatever it is that I want to create. There's always time to do what we need to do, what we want to do, what we choose to do in the world. There's always time for us to prioritize and do what feels right for us, because when we're doing what feels right for us, then we know we're on the right track. We know we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're spending our time the way we're supposed to be spending our time. And I know right now I am supposed to be spending my time with this amazing little human being. I'm supposed to be doing challenges. I'm supposed to be creating video content. I'm supposed to be documenting my journey, because it feels good. It feels right to me. So what feels good? What feels right to you? Procrastination scale, 1 to 10. Where are you right now today versus other days? Now, and I would say I'm actually right now today on the procrastination scale probably at about a 6, because there's things I should be doing that I'm just not making a priority right now. Say, go out, make it an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Try not to procrastinate. Try to either fish, get that line in the water, make a decision, make a choice, and then take an immediate action, or give somebody else the opportunity. Let someone else serve the people that you're not serving. And then when you're ready to serve them, you will do that too. All right. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.